People, how y'all doing this evening? Mississippi Survivor here. I'm glad you guys joined me. It's a little late, but that's how it is when you working for somebody or working for yourself. In my case, working for myself. So I'm getting in a little late from the very thing that we are going to talk about this evening. Before I do that, I have to turn it off because I forgot. First of all, let's get this turned off. Because I'm not going back out the door and do nothing. That is the end of that for today. It is over. So let's end that. Hmm. Let's see. Okay. It wasn't busy anymore anyway. It stayed busy for a long time though, which was good. So I hope everybody's doing great. I hope everybody's blessed and highly favored. God is, like always, for me, showed up and showed out in my life. So, in the good and in the bad, just know one thing for definitely sure. If you can praise Him in the bad, no, you can praise Him in the good, for sure. That's when your faith really gets tested in the bad. When that rent is due and that electric bill is due at the same time, and you ain't got the money for it, you short $200-300, and you out there trying to do what you got to do to make it happen, and it just ain't falling into place. Or you got your apps going, and one of your apps decided that, oh, it's gonna be slow today. Wow! Now you got to get this other app. It ain't even busy. So wow, that's when your faith is tested, people. Right there. And for me, I say I felt it a lot. I felt it a lot. But today, no. Today, I said to myself, I said, well, I turned the radio down and I just wanted to hear his voice. I was trying to get some direction. Like, hey, like, uh, what? I said, look, I don't know what to do. I said, I know one thing I don't want to do. So, what do I do? I don't have the answer for it. I'm not for to flip out. I'm not for to panic. I'm like, hey, I believe that you're going to give me a way out. And a lot of times people think that, hey, the way out might not be the way out that you're looking at. You might think that the way out is exactly what you got in line. Okay, well, God going to put this together. I'm going to get this money and this going to happen and then it's going to get paid. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That might not be the way he planned. Y'all guys look at this picture more than one way. People look at the picture one way. When you look at it one way, it's really looking at it selfishly. You know what I mean? We all guilty of that. So you got to look at that picture more than one way. You got to look at the picture like this. Maybe God is you allowed put it on the person's heart, the landlord's heart, before you even talk to him to give you a further extension. Not what you had in mind though. You looking for the money gonna pay him, you know? Or God could set you up where you think, but you just hold on in there like, okay, well, God, the day is winding up. I'm ready to go home and sit down and think of a few ideas, you know. So, but he might want you to stay out there where you at. and keep pushing. You don't know that. That's why you can't just drop out and give up so quickly. You know what I mean? So saying this, okay, instead of just falling victim to your own flesh, which a lot of people do, we do that. Just say, Lord, forgive me and for my lack of faith, and I pray that my faith fail me not in this trying time. I'm like, okay, God, I give it to you because there ain't nothing else I can do. I done went to Sally house. She let me borrow $30. That's all I can get. I got to pay that back in 2 days, which ain't doing me too much good. I got a loan from the cash advance place, and I can't. And I got one cross way somewhere else, and ain't nothing. And I can't do nothing else. You know what I mean? I can't get no more money there. This exhausted. I asked my parents. I asked my cousins. It's exhausted. So now what you do? There's nowhere else to go, and y'all gotta look at it like this. You gotta look at it. Maybe God wanted you to exhaust all of your resources. He wants you to exhaust all your resources so there is no resource except Him. God says, I am the resource. So when you get through with your resources, try me. That's what we've been doing in the first place. But as long as in your mind you got a way to get around it, you're not going to try God's resources. You're going to try what's your resource. Like what God told me. Nah, that's what you told you. He didn't tell you to do that. That's what you. That was something you said. That was something you decided to do. You exhaust your own resources. So now you don't have any resources. Don't get mad when your resources run out. There come the faith. You either have no choice but either have faith or fall to pieces. And he only gives you more than you can bear. So therefore, don't fall to pieces. You're like, God, okay. You know what I gotta do tomorrow. You know what's going on with me. You know. I got this, this, and this. I don't have it. I have no resources to go get it. So therefore, Lord God, could help me. Do whatever you need to do. Because I don't have a clue. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna relax myself. I'm not gonna stress myself out about it. It is what it is. I'm gonna stretch, I'm gonna relax, and I'm gonna let you handle it. Lo and behold, when you do that, God will be like, okay, okay, I hear you, son. I got you, okay. So then God begins to do his own thing in you. He does his own thing. And then he manifests. It's not the way y'all think all the time. He's going to manifest the way he wants to manifest it. And at the end, he's going to get the glory out of the whole thing. It's that simple. That's how that's how it works. That's how it works. You know. So I mean, I've been in these pinches. You know. Matter of fact, I'm in a pinch right now, but I smile about it. It's all good. You would never know if I'm in a pinch or not. Nobody really knows because I'm always smiling. That's the same thing. I was talking to a friend, and the lady said, "Oh yeah, I was talking to my church member, blah blah blah." And next day they called and told me she committed suicide. What? Come again? She did what? Now, what we're not finna do is judge the lady. Now, but what we're gonna do is look at some things. We're gonna look at the fact that this lady was probably going through a lot that was underlined that nobody else knew anything about. That means your church members weren't as close to you as you thought they were. Y'all weren't as close as you thought, because if you were real friends with this lady, really friends, church member, whatever you want to call it, if y'all were really that close, if y'all were really friends, you would know what was going on with her, and you could have offered a helping hand, even if it wasn't much. I think she would appreciate that. When a person commits suicide, they feel like there's no more hope. There's no hope. There's no help from anybody. And for some strange reason, I'm just feeling like they're just saying that they can't. They're not hearing from God. Suicide's a tricky thing. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's almost, I hate to say, selfish too. Not to step on anybody's toes or offend anybody about that, but I think that's kind of selfish. First of all, for various reasons, depending on what your status is and what your situation is, I'm going to explain it to you what I'm talking about. Now, say you commit suicide and you ain't prepared for nothing. You ain't got no plot together, no burial, no insurance. Now, your whole family got to scramble and get that stuff together for you because you decide you want to leave early before God told you to leave. Just saying. Then, if you got kids, you left kids behind that you won't be taking care of because you decided you just want to end it all because you can't take it. Some people are stronger than others. Yeah, I understand that. I don't really believe in anybody just commit suicide. I really don't. I mean, I don't know what to say on that. I think just if you in that bad of a shape and you to the point of wanting to do that to yourself, reach out to somebody. Reach out to somebody. Now, if you're not talking to anybody, nobody knows what predicament you're in. Just because you exhausted the revenue and ways that you know of, don't mean for you to just drop off the world and say, I'm going to commit suicide. There are more people. When you did that, then okay, good. Find some new people to talk to. Find somebody else. Don't think for 1 second. I guarantee you, whatever your situation is, I guarantee you, somebody's situation is way worse than yours. And not only is it way worse than yours, when they tell you how bad theirs is, you'll be like, well, God, thank you for mine. Thank you for the one I got. I'm going to keep this situation I got right here because what she got over there or what he got over there, I don't want it. So I look at my situation and I'm like, dude, looking at my situation, I am blessed. You hear me? Super blessed. So I can't trip about it. You know what I mean? God gave me everything I got. So what I'm gonna cry about something for? Or about this? It's materialistic. Let me stop this because it's getting on my last nerve. Hold on. I've been needing to have my alerts ready, but since I'm not using it right now, I'll turn it off because it's driving me wacko. Alright, turn this off. Let's shut it down. Too much noise. There we go. Now we can do some more. Anyway, sorry, but I just stopped that thing. That was wrecking my nerves right while I'm trying to talk to y'all. But there's always somebody to reach out to. And then another thing, like I said before, somebody's situation always worse than yours. And again, it's materialistic stuff. I like my materialistic stuff, but I ain't finna do all that. That's too much. When God gave it to you, He give you some more. let that broke chair go and let him give you a new chair. It ain't that serious. Let it go. Yeah. So today has been eventful for me. I spent a lot of my time throughout the day just talking to God throughout the day. A lot of times you got cut off the music. Even if it's praise and worship, you got to turn it off because to hear His voice. You can't get directions if you constantly doing something. Your mind is clogged with this or that. You can't get direction. So you want some direction? Turn that off. Be in solitude. Be just quiet. Even if you're driving, you still can get it. Just be quiet. Listen. And you'll start hearing directions. I tried today and I heard some direction and I was like, I said, my Lord, why do you want me to do that? I said, well, maybe, see, that there we go again because my mind, I am an entrepreneur mind and I'm always thinking. So I'm always trying to figure something out. See, that's a problem with me. So I'm trying to figure out why God is saying something, telling me to do some stuff He said do. Like, okay. I said, all right, cool. Now I'm sitting in the car, solitude, because I'm trying to get some direction on what to do so I can take care of some things. Cool. God said, get out. I was at Kroger. Said, get out the car and go and walk through the store. Soon as he said that, an order came through for DoorDash. I looked at the order. It was a good order. I let it pass right on by. See, because whatever it was that he was trying to show me, I didn't want to miss it. And I'm pretty sure whatever was on the app was not worth whatever he was trying to do. So I went out, looked at the store, and I said, I want to see how to show me somewhere. Somebody gonna give me some money. I don't know. Again, that would go with my thinking. So I walked the whole store. And came back, get a car, got in the car, turned the app back on, for the good to start dashing again. And soon I got ready to start dashing, this is exactly what I heard. I just wanted to see would you be obedient to what I just told you to do. It wasn't even a reason to go get nothing or receive nothing or nothing. He just wanted to see was I gonna be obedient and get out the car, go in the store, and just walk around and come back. And I did. I walked the store. I was looking for something, looking for expectancy, but I didn't know the reason why he wanted me to do it. So I said, wow, I'm gonna walk this. So I walked. Well, nothing happened. I come back outside. And then when they hit me, it's like, I just wanted to see was you gonna be obedient. And I'm saying to myself, wow, okay, okay. So I do point pickup too. So point pickup was on a drag today. I started early this morning, like 6. For y'all that don't know, that point pickup start issuing orders at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what your region does, but they start dropping orders here at 6 o'clock in the morning. It may sometimes it's 6, and then sometimes it's a little after 6, and between 6 and 6:30, you can be looking for some orders to pop. Normally it's at 6 for the people that don't know that. So I pulled in somewhere around about four, four orders, somewhere like that. It was really slow because I was looking at the schedule. They really write the stuff on the board for the people that don't know. There's a board in there, and it shows you how many orders are going to drop out on that hour. I checked to see what drop out in that hour. Everything after 12 was garbage. There's a whole Walmart, and everything that's dropped after 12 o'clock was no more than 4 orders on a whole hour, or 1 order on the hour. And I was like, man, this is insane. So it was slow. And then it seemed like I was getting on DoorDash at all the wrong time. It was slow all day. So I said that I was gonna go home after I picked my daughter up. I picked her up. I said, I'm gonna pick her up, and if it's slow after I get her, I'm going on home. I'm going to the house and get some other stuff done. Now I sit down and draw up some info and figure out some things and get some much needed stuff done and figure out how to finish up what I need to do at the same time. So I only got my daughter and I came on back and I was coming up the road when I was driving slow. And I said, well, I'm finna go home. And I started going toward the house to go home. I got my daughter somewhere around about 5:30, 5:40. I picked her up. So I'm getting ready to go home. I'm driving slow. And then the order hit me. Like, boom. I said, that's a nice little order right there. I said, let me go and take this order. People, when I tell you, you don't know how God moves, stop trying to figure it out. You'll never figure it out. If you knew how he moved, he would change the way he moved. If you knew that he was going to be at the corner at 5:30 a.m. in the morning, so I'm going to come down there and get my blessing, he'll change the way he moves. Might not be there. Because it's what you think, what you expect, your expectance, and what you think, what God thinks. Mine is not the same. Our poor brain will blow up, and we try to even fathom what God knows and what He could think, what his thought process. We can't. No, we can't even stand in His presence without dying. I mean, come on. The glory is too much. So the order, first order, bam. Then the orders start coming ridiculously. And I just got back on the platform months, about 3 months back, somewhere like that in that neighborhood. And today was the busiest day I've ever seen since the thing at Kroger's. And he said, "Hey, I just wanted to check and see if you're gonna be a busy." And I come out of there and pick my daughter up, come back. The orders were ridiculous. I never seen it stay busy that long. I'm talking about coming out like from picking up like close to 6 o'clock, all the way to I just walked in the door at like 11 or something, just hitting the door. I'm talking about, it was busy that long. I just, you know what? I was finna call it quits. I was calling it quits. I said, I'm finna go home. I got down the street from the house. Bam! Another nice one. I said, ha ha! I'm going to get this here. My daughter's sleeping in the car by now. So I went down. Y'all probably never heard of Flaming Skillet's, a restaurant here in Greenville. You're welcome to come on down and try it out. It's nice. Got the music or whatever. Not exactly the music I want to hear, but got the music too still, nevertheless. But it took a while to get the order. There's certain places you just don't go. So I'm gonna go ahead and go right on into my segment on what I was talking about for us. Let's go ahead and talk about DoorDash. Because yesterday I was going to add another segment, but I didn't because I laid down and went to sleep because I was exhausted. I went to sleep early yesterday. So let's go and get into DoorDash. I've been seeing some disturbing things that I want to speak about. First of all, DoorDash. You see how I just directly just talk straight to DoorDash? Like they're on the other end? Listen, DoorDash. and my subscribers on the other side. Please listen to me. First of all, let me see, because I wanted to leave you guys. Hold on. Let's see. Hmm. So tomorrow, tomorrow is $2 peak pay for DoorDash. I don't know what your area is, but I know Vicksburg is going to be $1 from 5 a.m. to 10:59, and Sunday is going to be $2 from 5 a.m. to 10:59 a.m. Greenville is going to be from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. $2 peak pay. So you got to stay out there at 10 o'clock to start getting peak pay. No, ma'am. If it ain't busy, I'm not staying for that. Nope. Mm-hmm. Okay, guys. Let's see. Trying to see what this code would be, guys. So give me 1 sec. I'll see you in just a minute. I'm gonna go back and check my old email. Cause I should have did this before I got on the phone, but I didn't. So you guys bear with me. I apologize, but I am still talking to you as I go through this. Uh, hmm. Okay, so basically, it's a link. Is what this is. Hmm. See, and what I would have to do is I would have to actually have the info in order to send you the link. Send you the link to do this. But anyway, okay. So what we're looking at, again, guys, I apologize. I'm sorry. All right, but what we're looking at is I can sign you guys up. So whoever wants to sign up for DoorDash that doesn't know how to sign up or needs help signing up, rather, what they're offering really is $133 after their first 40 deliveries. So if I sign you up, I get 133. You get 133 after you do 40 drops, 40 deliveries. That means I don't get nothing or you don't get nothing until the 40 deliveries done. When the 40 deliveries are done, then we both get paid $133 drop into our account, which will be our DoorDash Direct account when you get the card, when you're eligible to get the card, and get that. And that's what you'll be looking at, which is pretty easy. Um, I guess if you want this information, the best thing I can tell you to do on this, because it's not a stable out link, it's a link. So I would actually have to, like, if you gave me your info, I would have to send this link to you because I don't know another way of doing it. Uber's not like this. Yeah, Uber's not like this. It's different. So I'm clicking on the link now just to see where is it going to take me to. Is it some more information on it? Nope, because it's not doing anything. Oh, yeah, it is open. So give me 1 second. Some of these things actually have an actual code that you can give to a person to sign up. Just like a link that you'll send that link to their email, or well, text message or whatever. That's how this particular link will work. Yeah, you put the zip code in. Okay, yeah. Well, that's how that work. If you're interested in starting up with DoorDash, you just leave me a message and we'll just get together and and I'll get the link over to you so you can start try to get started with doing DoorDash. And the reason why I'm choosing to do it this way, because you can sign up yourself, but you ain't gonna get no 133. If you sign up, you get nothing. If you sign up for yourself, you don't get nothing. Which I thought that's a little weird, but that's how they do it. If you sign up on your own, you're not gonna get anything. This is how they run it right now. They might change it in the future. And again, this is 2022, February the 4th. So I'm just telling you right now, on in my end where I am, you don't get anything if you sign up yourself. If you sign up through someone, it don't have to be me. You can sign up through whoever you want to sign up through. If you do, it'll be $133 after you are done with your first 40 dashes. Okay, 40, and 133 will drop into your account, and 133 will drop into my account. So no one's cheating anybody. Nobody's getting more money than nobody else. It's the same amount. I get 133. You get 133 after you do the work, because I already did the work. I'm way up there. So now that we got that out the way, just remember, if that's something that you want to do, oh yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe with the videos. The reason why I ask that is so that it will grow the channel. I was wondering why people say, why do you keep telling people to like and subscribe? Why? Now I understand why you tell them to like and subscribe. Man, some people are like, well, I don't say anything. I usually don't, because I'll be more interested in what I'm talking about. But what good of me being interested in what I'm talking about if nobody hears it? So that's why I say like and subscribe the video. And so it'll share to more people, and more wider people see it, and the channel will begin to grow. And like I say, I'll never forget the people that helped me even get off the ground to get started. I love you guys. I appreciate it. I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna continue to do put out content, and hopefully it's helpful. I got a wide range of things to talk about and to do. So right at this point, we're on DoorDash. I'm going to be collaborating right over into one pickup, but that's going to be a separate video. I don't want to put them together. I don't want to make any confusion. But DoorDash, this is another reason I want you to like and subscribe, so DoorDash can hear exactly what I'm saying. DoorDash, could you please, like a chef, please stop sending out these $2.28 orders. That is an insult to your drivers, a slap in the face to your drivers. The only people that's going to do those orders are the people that don't know any better. And I feel like that's what you're counting on. People that just doesn't know any better. Because anybody in their right sane mind wouldn't do that. Nah, I actually talked to a guy at McDonald's the other day, and he was door dashing. Oh man, I do everything. Can you run that by me again, sir? You do it? I do everything. The $2 orders. Yeah, I do all them. I said, that's I'm thinking to myself, that's why you broke. Because you spend all your time doing $2 orders. Now let's take it for instance. Me for instance, I'm not taking in $2 orders, 3, 4. I'm on 5. The only way I'll take 4.75, $5 order. Only reason I'll take those orders, that mug, the house got to be behind the store almost. I'm just being honest. So people, the 278 is a slap in the face. It is. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I saw today for my viewers and anyone else new that sees this that want to join, like, subscribe, because I be on top of this. I looks all the time and get all the information I get to help you guys out, and I give it to you in a real life segment. Like, I do it, and I come home and I give it to you, so you know what I'm talking about. One, the 278, 2 anything is ridiculous. There should be a set point for DoorDash that won't even allow you to put less than $5. It shouldn't be anything less than $5 on the platform. Period. It shouldn't even be allowed. See, but I feel they allow because they so worried about the money. Because they getting paid regardless. Believe that. DoorDash getting paid. If you don't think they getting paid, do me a wonderful favor and go look up how much they revenue a year. Don't worry, I'll wait. Go right ahead. Don't hurt your own feelings. Now, this is what I saw today that was very disturbing to me. That's another reason why I said there should be a limit. Matter of fact, they should take this limit up a little higher, because seeing the possibility, not the possibility, but seeing the fact that gas is sky high. I'm in the South, deep in here, and our gas still $3. So I don't want to go to Georgia, which is where my baby at, visiting her daughter. But I don't want to go to Georgia. I talked to her, and she said, "Oh my God, the gas is high. We talking about 4, 5. It's crazy." So that's another thing that upset me. I want you people to look at this the way I look at this, and you tell me how you feel about it. And for goodness sake, people, please leave some messages. I love to hear from you. Answer every question you got. Leave the messages, because I want to hear from you, because it also helps me to do things better. And that way I can come and give y'all the information. Okay, hey, and it helps me. I'm not perfect. I'm an entrepreneur. I know a lot about a lot, but I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? And I'm not the smartest person in the world, so it's always something that I can learn more of. It's always something I can learn more of. And my mind is like a book, a racks that's okay. This level of books I ain't read. I want to get to the next level. I want us to stop having these 30-cent minds. I have some millionaire minds. People I talked to a guy today, and he said, "Yeah, I want to pull in." I said, "See," I said right there. I said, "Do you know why we are not millionaires?" He said, "No." He said, "Why we not millionaires?" I said, "We're not millionaires because we talk like broke people. We are broke. That's why we broke. Because we keep speaking it into existence. People do not believe life and death is in the power of the tongue. If you keep speaking death over yourself, that's all you're gonna get. If you keep every time I talk to you, no, I'm guilty. I'm guilty. Cause every time I talk to somebody, they're like, "Man, how you going?" I said, "Man, I'm trying to make it, man." I said, "Man, I'm finna go on the pull in town, man." You got to change your mindset. You got to start with yourself. I'm like, look, it's 2022. I'm gonna stop talking like this. I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna speak nothing but life. I want to be a millionaire this year, so I'm gonna speak nothing but life to me and to my kids and to my fiance. Just speak life. Try it. Try it. It's gonna feel different. It's gonna feel good. not to just talk to the kids like they idiots. You know what I mean? Kids are kids. We all guilty, but kids are kids. You are just as bad as you saying your child is with your crazy self. It was. You did the same mess. So why you want to throw them out the window and all this old crazy? We say some crazy stuff that we ain't gonna do without you. Now, whoever decide they want to do it, I don't know nothing about it. Don't tell me, because I'm coming to look for you. We say crazy stuff instead of speaking life to our children. Like, hey, and your daughter come to you and say, I'm gonna be the queen or president. Hey, start pushing the dream with her. Start supporting it. Whatever they do, start supporting it and letting them get out there. And when they become that, you know you supported what they were saying and what they love and they dream and what they was talking about. You support it. You know what I mean? Even if you ain't got no much money, support the best way you can. And the kids, your kids will see that. Well, that's it. Do the same thing for yourself. Speak life into yourself. Even if you gotta lay hands on yourself, speak life to yourself. Father God, ooh, I'm gonna be stronger, Lord God. I'm gonna be wealthy, Lord God. Speak life into yourself. My body is healed through your blood. Speak life daily into yourself and pray for a fresh renewal of mind and spirit every day. You gotta do that. It's important to do that. When you find you keep speaking life, then things will start changing in your life because you're not so negative towards your own self anymore. You're like, no, because I promised myself this year's gonna be different. At the end of this year, man, I'm gonna have a wonderful Christmas. I'm gonna be able to take my wife whatever on a trip. I want to take them to the Smoky Mountain. That's where I want to go. And she talked about it too. So I'm like, okay, cool. That's what I want to do. And I actually want her to be my wife before this year's out. So you gotta speak life. All right, back to this 2020 something. This is where I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm talking about because here comes the life situation with this. The 2021 cents, that's already a slap in the face. Right. Now, they got 10 items. Okay. I ain't got to make them, so who cares? This is where you finna start carrying that. When that $2.25 say you got to drive 7.8 miles to drop it off, could you please, anybody, please tell me where you made some money at? You ain't made nothing. You gave money away. You gave them money to go pick their order up. That's what you did. Because DoorDash does not cover anything that has to do with your vehicle. They can care less. That's what you got to take care of. The maintenance on your vehicle, the wear and tear on your vehicle. You with me? DoorDash does not pay for your gas, and they never will. You say they pay for your gas? When you go out there and do your order and make $20, then you take your $20 you just made and put it in gas. So let me tell you something. When you start your day off in the morning, you gas your car and put $20 or $30 in it. Go ahead and get your GridWise application and go into your expenses and go ahead and subtract $30 as your expense. So that means you start in the hole before you start making any money with DoorDash. You starting in the hole. Was that too much information for you? Let me give it to you again. GridWise is a tracking app that tracks everything that goes on with whatever app that you put on there. That means your expenses, how much you earn for the day, It also gives you the weather for that day. Also gives you events. It also lets you know if somebody's at the airport. It lets you know when the plane is boarding and not boarding. All this is in one app. This app is wonderful. I recommend it to everybody. You need to get it because it's great and it helps you with your taxes because you had already added your expenses daily, all day, every day that you got your app on. You add your expenses in there, and at the end of the year, when it's time for taxes, you got it all right there. You flip it open, boom, boom, boom. Everything's there. You made it easy for whoever's doing your taxes. Easy, very easy. So again, $2 and some cent. They don't pay for your gas. Those are two things. They don't fix your car. That's another thing. You put a lot of miles in your car. Your car gonna be worth less money. You gotta look at that. You gotta start off your day in the hole. Everybody at anything, Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Postmates, Uber Eats, Grubhub, Ship, come on, keep going. Any of that stuff, you start the day off in the hole. Okay. What you say? I don't start my day off in the hole. Oh, wonderful. You're gonna start your night off in the hole. You're gonna put some gas in that car. Unless you got a super duper hybrid somewhere that just ain't gonna take no gas. It takes a whole week to burn it out. And if you do, bring it by my house. I would love to use it. But just saying, those are some things that you gotta look at. And it's good to have an expense and all that stuff that's set up so you can do what you need to do. It's awesome. Trust me. Try it. Gridwise. Gridwise. I think I'll try to stick it in the description for you guys. And again, if anybody want to join that DoorDash, let me know. I'm not telling you not to join because you can make some good money off of it, but you have to know how to work DoorDash. If you don't, you are gonna stay broke. You're gonna spend $20 in gas, make $20 back. You're gonna be hungry, then you're gonna use more money. You ain't gonna make nothing while you out. Bring you a lunch with you. Pack a bag with you. Let me help y'all out. For some of these folks that just ain't gonna do right, pack you a lunch. Okay, let me help you out. I got a little girl. Tomorrow there is no school, so she got to run with me everywhere I go. Whether it's DoorDash, whatever I do, she got to go with me. I'm packing 2 coats of mine plus what I got on. Why? Because my daughter covers up my coats because I'm a big guy. And she take my coats and she cover up with one. She lay on one. I bring some tablets for you. If you got 1 kid, 2 kids, whatever it is, I'm just saying. I'm telling you what I do for mine so you'll know that may be able to help you out with yours. You may be able to keep the kids from wearing you slap crazy while you trying to work. So make sure they got food to eat, something to drink, somewhere to be comfortable. Like my daughter sits, all the way in the back of the van. So therefore she's comfortable. I bring her blankets, 2 of my coats. I bring her tablet. I make sure it's fully charged. I also have 6 blocks. You don't know what a block is? These right here. I bring these right here in case she running down. But I think she running down, I make her plug it up and be charged and watch it on it. If it happen to run down because I forgot, no biggie. I bring 2 or 3 extra more tablets. Smart. Make sure they got something to eat. Make sure they got something to drink. Something to snack on in between. Kids don't want to do what they do at the house in a car. They don't care nothing about just because you're in the car. They still want the same thing they wanted before they got in there. You gotta make sure you do that. Make sure they got enough room to lay down and they won't lay down and go to sleep. Make sure they got enough room to do that. Make sure they're comfortable. You gotta do that. Guarantee you, if you make sure they straight, you probably won't hear much from them. because you've been and brought everything they needed, so you won't hear that much from them. So I urge you to do that for your own sanity while you're driving, or else your kids are gonna keep asking you, call your name 400 times. Hey, daddy. Hey, daddy. Hey, dad. Dad. Daddy. Daddy. Dad. 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 Every kind of way they can say it, they're gonna keep saying it. So that's a smart thing to do. You need to do that. That will help you guys out a lot with the kids on that standpoint. DoorDash, make sure you get your gas before you start. Make sure you got your red card, because some places they use red card and it'll never be credited. Like, I'm gonna tell you, for instance, like Dollar General. I hate going to Dollar General. Why? I ain't lazy. The reason why I don't want to go to my Dollar General, because it never has nothing. They don't never have nothing that you order. They don't never have nothing. It's always empty. A lady sent me to Dollar General today. Lord, how much? The lady wanted one item, and it was paper towels, and she said, I wanted tissue, but I put paper towel by mistake. Can you sub that for me? And it is a sub. I took pictures for her. Believe me, guys, it was one pack of paper towels on the shelf, zero tissue. Every time somebody give me a list with 7 to 8 items on it, matter of fact, when Dollar General orders come through, I don't take any of them. I just look at them and let them go. I'm not taking them because they don't never have everything. Look, if you go in there and this didn't happen to me today. You go in there and it says $7, and when you come out, it's $5 because half the stuff they wanted is missing. You just waste your time. You still gonna have to go however many miles it said go to drop off that piece of water. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Whew. But you still gonna have to go in and drop that piece of water off while your stuff steady going down. Now I went in there and I did that with her, and we had to pretty much cancel the order out because her stuff wasn't what she wanted wasn't there. They ended up giving me $2. Now the same thing happened to me later on at Taco Bell. Taco Bell did not have freaking chalupa bread. Why, Taco Bell, did you not have chalupa bread? Don't you know that's one of y'all signature things, and y'all didn't even have. Y'all give me a headache. No chalupa bread at Taco Bell. I had to cancel 2 orders. I lost money twice. And I actually like Taco Bell when it comes to that. 'Cause they get you in and out of there now. I ain't got no complaint with that. But go get y'all some bread. I'm tired of losing orders. You hear me? Go get some bread. Now, there is I don't know if you guys ever heard of it before, but there's a Yamato's and there's an Ichiban. Ichiban's is Japanese steakhouse. Yamato's pretty much the same thing. They sell chicken and blah, 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 blah with the grill. Woo, woo. Flip, flip, flap, flap. Yeah. Okay. Ichiban, when you place an order, you go there, the order be ready when I get there. Not Yamato's. I go to Yamato's. I got to place the order when I get there. I got to wait 30 minutes before the food even come up. I'm like, oh my God. You losing money because you lost 30 minutes to 40 minutes worth of time that you could have dropped their stuff off and got another order and made some more money. So you losing money. It's insane. And a lot of them don't see it that way. You losing a lot of money. Time is money, people. Use your time wisely. I'm gonna tell you, be smart. Go to bed, get up early at 6 o'clock in the morning, get your kid, get whoever's going with you, get them ready and hit that dope. The earlier you start, the faster you can quit and go home and enjoy your family. because you got up early enough to hit your quota. Now you can go home and enjoy your family. Smart idea. Now, DoorDash. Let's stop with these $2 orders. These mileages is from these $2 orders are insane distances to go. It's ridiculous. I don't know if you care, but it's insane. You need to really stop it. But you can make good money off DoorDash. You just gotta know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, you're not gonna make no money. And like I tell anybody, take some money from whatever you're making, $10 or $20 a week. Take it out, turn it into change, or break them all the way down to $1 bills and start saving them. Sell your change, sell your dollar bills. But that's what I'm finna do. That's how I used to save. No, I still say it like that. I'll break down some 20s into ones and have me start stacking that one. I had did it so long, I had a stack of one. So, and then your coins, I kept all them too. I just feel like coins gonna be a valuable somewhere around up there. I said the coins. I ain't say the faces and all that on that. I ain't said nothing about that part. Yeah, that might not be worth nothing. It just depends on what's next and what's gonna happen next. I don't know. But nevertheless, people, those are my rants and pet peeves for DoorDash. And I'm gonna go get me some DoorDash attire because I like to look the part when I'm doing something. So some people don't want to be; they want to be eating neck, neato, whatever you want to call them. But me, I mean, I like to put mine out there and I mean, be neat and be professional, have your DoorDash gear on, and do what you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. So, saying that, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up, people. I know you've seen me yarn a couple times. I am sleepy. I'm gonna find me something small to snack on, and I'm finna get in this bed and give me some rest. And I'm gonna start this thing, kick it off fresh live tomorrow. Kick it up live. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Any comments, please put them in the subscription. You want to be a part of the DoorDash family, I'll be happy to get you hooked up with that. Just give it me in my inbox and we'll work that out together and get you going. I think that's it. I'm hoping for the best. Um, can't think what I was going to say. But I do wish you guys the best, though. And remember, God loves you. Think outside the box, people. Stop thinking with a poor mentality. Think outside the box. Say that you're rich. Say you're a millionaire, and you constantly repeat that. Repeat it. No matter how bad the circumstances again, what somebody say, keep repeating that I am rich. I am a millionaire. I'm wealthy beyond measure through Christ Jesus. You gotta speak that thing. You hear me now? So I love you guys. You guys have a wonderful night. I'm finna post this. I don't know what to call it. I might put, I don't know what to call it. Nah, I don't do that. It's gonna be more than DoorDash in, so that's what I'm gonna put down. And I'm gonna go ahead and find me a little snack, and I gotta go to bed. So again, Happy New Year to you guys. Cause we just popping off in this thing. We still fresh on the what's the day? It's 4 in February now. So we need to get a move on some things that we need to get done. So we love you. Take care of yourself. Mississippi Survivor. Any info or comments, put it in the comment section and I'll take care of you for that. Love you guys. And I'm out of this thing. I'm out of this thing. I'm out of this thing. Oh, I forgot about me to say that for another video. I'll put it in this one. Bye, y'all.